Hello, welcome to my channel. I hope everything is okay in your life. In this video, I will give you information about Calpheon Elvia. As you know, on June 15, 2022, the Calpheon Elvia update was officially added to all servers. 5 new slots have been added with this update. These slots have their own mechanics and they all are prepared in detail so that the player does not get bored while grinding in slot. I shot detailed video about the mechanics of these slots. If you wish, you can check the channel or you can find them from the links in the description. With the Calpheon Elvia update, the Godr-Ayed weapon and alchemy stone upgrade items were added to the game. You will not find details about Godr-Ayed weapon in this video. If you wish, you can find the video I shot for it on the channel, or you can go directly by clicking the link in the description section. Please note that the content you watch in this video may change over time, may be renewed, and new things will be added. If there is a radical change, be sure that I will add the update about it as a video. If you wish, let's check the contents of updates without further ado. Let's talk about slots informations. 5 new spots. Please do not forget, watch detailed guides about these slots. All slot has their own mechanics, different mini bosses, and etc. Saunil Camp 270 AP, 330 DP is recommended, but I recommend if you are a fragile class, 341 DP is required according to my experience. 17,520 silver trash loot price, 15 agris consumption. Rhutum Outstation 280 AP, 360 DP. 18,575 silver trash loot. 15 agris consumption. Primal Giant Posts 290 AP, 380 DP recommended. 20,000 silver trash loot. 15 agris consumption. Hexe Sanctuary 300 AP, 390 DP. 26,109 silver trash loot. 13 agris consumption. Quintil 310 AP, 400 DP is recommended. 96,750 silver per each trash loot. 70 agris consumption. Rift of Despair. What is Rift of Despair? As you can see on the right side, I added a GIF for you. This is source of Calpheon Elvia. This red glowing source giving power and increase the power of mobs so that we can fight with them. If you defeat monsters near Rift of Despair, has a low chance to cause the Elvia distortion phenomenon to occur. The Elvia distortion phenomenon will spawn a powerful boss monster and change the weather. If lightning begins to strike, Gigagord will appear with its minions. If icy winds begin to blow, a Cyclops boss monster will appear. If a meteor falls from the sky, an Ogre boss monster will appear. When the Elvia distortion phenomenon occurs, defeating the following monsters will apply damage and DP reduction debuff to the Elvia Calpheon boss monster. Defeat the bosses of Elvia distortion phenomenon to receive the Corrupting Darkness buff and Remnants of Darkness debuff on you. Corrupting Darkness significantly increases damage dealt to Elvia Calpheon monsters for 5 minutes. Remnant of Darkness cannot obtain the Corrupting Darkness buff with this debuff lasts for 30 minutes. These are our bosses: Gigagord, Ogre, and Cyclops. You probably know Ogre from Trent Forest, Mancha Forest. Cyclops, you probably know them around Behir. Gigagord is a new boss added on the game. Seems like Giat for me, some kind of Giat. And they have their own trashes. Tattered Shadow, price is 25,207 silver. I added some highlights from these monsters while I'm grinding that encounter. Gigagord has their own minions. Ogre and Cyclops are alone. Let's check the videos, then we will continue our updates detail. Ancient Spirit Lights. Defeating monsters in Calpheon Elvia has a low chance to drop the Ancient Spirit Lights item, which can be used to purify Rift of Despair. Using the Ancient Spirit Lights near a Rift of Despair will grant the blessing of the Ancient Spirits buff, which greatly increases your damage for 5 minutes. Blessing of Ancient Spirits significantly increases damage dealt to Elvia Calpheon monster during the buff duration. The Ancient Spirit Light item will last for 6 hours once looted and will disappear once the duration is over. Using the Ancient Spirit Light without a Dark of Despair nearby will not grant any buff. The Corrupting Darkness buff cannot stack with the Blessing of Ancient Spirits. Let's watch how it looks. Okay, let's talk about new items. Scorching Sun Shard. It used to craft Scorching Sun Crystal and Scorching Sun Gemstone. Scorching Sun Crystal for exchanging Godr-Ayed weapon, and also it's using to change your Godr-Ayed weapon to Pemblackstar looking or your Pemblackstar to Godr-Ayed weapon looking. You will need 10 Scorching Sun Shards that you drop from Calpheon Elvia mobs, 30 Magical Shards, 100 Blackstone weapon. You will heat them and you will get your crystal. Scorching Sun Gemstone, it's for enhancing Godr-Ayed weapon. You can find Godr-Ayed weapon general guide and detailed guide on my channel or in the description section. Please check. Flawless Magical Blackstone and Scorching Sun Shards. When you heat them, you get your Scorching Sun gemstone. For mass process, use Blackstone powder for 10 times faster. Another item, Crystalized Despair, used to craft Blessed Soul Fragment, drops from Calpheon Elvia. What is this Soul Fragment? It adds effects to alchemy stones 2 DP. It's sheet DP, monster DR plus 1%, all resistance plus 2%. You will need 10 Force Fury, 50 Magical Shards, 100 Blackstone Armor, 200 Crystallized Despair. You can check Wells Heart example on the right side. Crystalized Despair and Scorching Sun Shard is your main money source from spots. Another new items are Powder of Nightmare and Corrupted Breath. Corrupted Breath that you can get from Calpheon Elvia realm while you're grinding. It provides you to upgrade your Frenzy Draft to Frenzy Draft of Corruption. The difference is 5 more monster damage. Powder of Nightmare item that you can get from daily or weekly quests. You can exchange dead items for Corrupted Breath and Scorching Sun Shards. Let's talk about Questline of Calpheon Elvia. I added my highlights while I'm doing Questline. After this section, you can watch them if you want. You will need these items to finish Questline. 85 Saunil Camp Trash, 105 Rhutum Trash, 100 Giant Post Trash, 100 Hexe Sanctuary Trash, 13 Troll Habitat Trash, and you will need one piece of Tattered Shadow that you got from bosses when you kill them. And also there is a pattern that you can get 9 items from these NPCs, and I also added these highlights after this section. You can find it. 270 energy required. After you finish main quest line, you can access the weekly quest which has rewards 20 Powder of Nightmare. I hope you guys like this content. I tried to give you all details that I know and experience about spots. Please do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.